This is called a shotgun cottage. This one is very unique because it's so small. It's a little less than 400 square feet.
So tiny.
Yeah, so it's real tiny and it's very narrow. It's called a shotgun because if you were outside and you shot a gun, the bullet would go to the back of the house, to the outside. This was back from the 1800s. So at one time, I think it was a guest house for people. During that time that the working class people came and lived. This is a historical neighborhood. They were Irish immigrants and Italian immigrants, but working class. This was a working class neighborhood. Yes, the shotguns were working class homes. This one, when I bought it, it was dilapidated. It was abandoned. It took me a while to make it beautiful like this. I lived here for 2 years before I started renting it, and it's a very comfortable house.
The inside is actually quite large. I mean,
Yeah, it feels large because the ceilings are so high. So it's real comfortable, it's airy. These are small appliances that I got.
That's not full size?
No, it's not. It's smaller. It's apartment size. And this is an Avanti apartment size dishwasher. And these are cabinets called Euro cabinets. So they're just sleek and plain that I wanted. I didn't want anything that was too elaborate for this space because it's such a small space. So I guess this is not working. I've just put this there. Oops.
It's not a dorm fridge, it's bigger than that.
Yeah, a little bigger.
Yeah.
There's a supermarket 3 blocks from here, so you can shop and not have to have a full refrigerator. And this is the bedroom.
So in New York City, they'd call this a railroad apartment, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, I think it is. Those were probably from the 20s and 30s, where this is really African style.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
So I read somewhere that in Africa, they had small houses. They built small houses like this in Africa.
So you kind of just walk into the beds, but it's tucked away, so you don't feel like it's in the kitchen or in the living room. But if you were lying down, you wouldn't really see you from the kitchen.
No. It's private. It's private.
So it's sort of a way to keep it open, without closing all the doors.
It's all open. And, some people don't like shotguns for that reason because the rooms are right behind one another, so there's not much privacy. But, people make it work somehow because families have lived in them for years here.
Really? Mm-hmm. So there was a period when they built a lot of these in New Orleans?
But there was no bathroom during that time. The bathroom is tiny, but I made it fancy. I put Carrara marble and slate floors.
Doesn't feel that tiny, actually.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
The high ceilings again. Man. This was a recycled door that I found at the Green Project.
Did you get it because you wanted to tuck away a little bit?
Yeah. If you had a regular door here, it would be too awkward.
So out here, you kind of keep it, it's very sort of tropical with these plants.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it goes with the New Orleans weather, I guess.
Yeah. They grow
Wow.
very quickly. This was once a stable. It came down during Katrina.
Oh, really?
It was an old stable, so I had to build another structure similar.
Are there any more? No, that's not a shotgun.
Yeah, this was a shotgun.
Is that a shotgun? It kind of looks like one.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes they build on the back and make a camel back of it and build up. I know other people who live in shotguns which are much larger than this. They're double shotgun. Like it's a double with 2 sides, like apartment sides. Yeah, you see a lot of those. Today people want open and different kinds of architecture now. So I think right now I don't think anybody's gonna build a shotgun anymore. When I lived here, it was a very comfortable space for me. I enjoyed it very much. I had visitors. I had a party here.
Really?
Yeah, I had a party here, about 20 people, but they were going in and out and in the yard. It makes sense for one person more than two people. It would probably be difficult for two people to live here for any length of time, I think. But maybe they could, you know, if they get along. It was very comfortable for me as one person. And I felt safer, you know, because my other house is large, and this felt nice and safe for me.